Hi boys and girls, in this episode I'm going to teach you how to properly hold your cello now with your left hand on the fingerboard. So let's get started. So we have our cello all set up. We are placing our cello against our chest and we are slightly turning it just a little bit. We're making sure our C bout is higher than your knees, okay? And then we're making sure the end pin is high enough where the C peg is about where your ear is. Okay. Now here's what you're going to do with the left hand. Before you were holding it here. Now we're going to go ahead and put our thumb in the back. Notice there are all these finger tapes right here. The one on the top, it's position 1, and then we have position 2, position 3, and position 4. And today we're only going to talk about the D string, where to put them on the D string. So if you remember, D string is string number 1, 2. So string number 2 is the D string. So we're going to go ahead and take our finger. This is our first finger, finger 1, on position 1. And then finger 2, position 2. Finger 3 is your ring finger. See, I'm wearing a ring right here. So position 3. And finger 4 on position 4. And your thumb should be right here in the back, if you can see. So it's not all the way up high, it's not all the way down low, because if you take your thumb down low, your whole hand is going to drop and it's not going to match up where the finger tapes are, where our positions are. So your thumb should be approximately between the second and the third position right here in the back. So not at the side either, but straight in the back. So if I turn it, you won't be able to see my thumb anymore. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if I were to pluck the D string and I don't press anything, that's D, that's our open D. But as soon as I press 1, it changes the sound to an E, by the way. So this is an E now. And if I press 2, or actually, I'm sorry, if I press 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, that's an F sharp. So F sharp. And if I press 4, all 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's G right there. So D, E, F sharp, G. Here's a view from the top. Here we go. So D is 0 fingers. So I'm going to keep my fingers close, even though I'm not using them. I'm not going to stick them all the way up. I'm going to keep them close. D, E, F sharp, G, right there. Now, here are the finger charts again, right here. And that's position 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the string 1, the A string. This is the D string, string number 2 that we just talked about. So on D string, if you press 1, see, position 1, it becomes an E. If you press 1, 2, and 3, it becomes an F sharp right there, F sharp. So sharp is that little hashtag sign. And G is finger 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. So that gets you a G. So don't worry about all these other letters. We're only going to worry about the D string right here. And also don't worry about F. F would be if you press 1 and 2, that would be F. But we're not going to play F for a while. So all we're going to play right now are D, E, F sharp, and G for right now. And if you are looking at smart music in the future, this is how you read your chart. So for example, here is D. It says D. And if I press this finger chart button right here, notice it says D, D string, and it doesn't give you a number. So that means you pluck with open strings, open string, like this. D, but you keep your hand there and you just pluck. And that's a D right there. Okay? Keep in mind, everything that I'm doing right now will be opposite of you. So for example, this is my left hand. Your left hand is going to be this side. This is my right hand. Your right hand is going to be that side. Okay, so that's D. if we go back to our smart music, here is E. I hit the fingering chart. E. Notice it says D string, press 1, position 1. So D string, position 1. That's E right there. Okay. And going back, this is F sharp. Let's see, F sharp. D string, position 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to press 1, 2, and 3. So that's going to look like this. D string, position 1, 2, and 3. That's F sharp. And let's see. In this song, there's not a G, but the fingering for G is going to be 4. Okay, so here we go. So in this song, there's not a G note in here, but we've kind of talked about that before. So that's going to be finger 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the D string. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's G. So top view one more time. D, 0. E is 1. F sharp is 3, 1, 2, and 3. And G is 4, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's how you place your left hand on the fingerboard. So have fun, go practice, and don't give up. Enjoy yourself. See you later.